Hello, I'm Rochelle, a realtor here in Burlington, Hamilton, and surrounding areas, and this is episode 98 of the Genuine Realtor Show, which airs every Friday. The past 2 weeks have been anything but normal, so this week is a bit different. We're going to touch on how the coronavirus is impacting local real estate. Ready? Let's go. I've had people asking me all sorts of questions about real estate as the outbreak evolves. Is it safe to list? Can we get out and try to buy? Do we expect prices to drop, to climb? Is the stress test actually easier now? What about the interest rates? And lastly, I'll share an easy way to build our community and come together for support, because living in fear is not going to help anything or anyone. So here's the thing, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't guarantee anything, but I can share some insights. Realtors as a community are always discussing best practices and how to keep us as well as our clients safe. This situation is unique to say the least, and we're just trying to navigate it all. First up, is it safe to let people in your home right now? This is something you will need to decide based on your comfort level. If you have immunocompromised people in your home, clearly you won't want strangers coming through. So make sure you have a great virtual showing set up, like a video or a walkthrough, or come off the market altogether for a few weeks. There are people who need to find homes, who have a firm deal and their closing date is ticking down. Only people who are motivated and serious about buying should be out looking at this point. The spring market was coming in swiftly before coronavirus arrived, so there's still movement in the market and even multiple offers happening.
In an effort to encourage social distancing, we are no longer recommending open houses for our clients. Turn on all lights and open all doors to limit contact from buyers and their realtors in your home. You'll want to sanitize handles and banisters as soon as you return to your home after showings.
When you do leave for showings, consider using the time to get outside for some fresh air. We are so fortunate to be surrounded by hiking trails that are perfect for avoiding other people. If you are one of those people who are out in the market looking, there are things you can do to protect yourself and limit the socialization factor. Please wash your hands or sanitize if you'd prefer as soon as you enter the home as a courtesy.
Do not touch anything. Let your realtor open all doors and turn on any lights. Ideally, you'll be staying 6 feet apart, but we understand that's not always possible, so just keep as much distance as you can. Please inform your realtor if you've traveled or are feeling unwell. Absolutely let your realtor know if you become sick after a viewing.
We are also recommending that you avoid open houses as they often pull large numbers of people, and that's the opposite of us practicing social distancing. Do we expect prices to drop or climb? Again, there's that crystal ball that I just don't have. But I will say that post-SARS, we didn't see any major decline in the price or number of sales. Because this is a different situation with a much larger ripple effect, there are factors that can easily impact the market. Right now, there's not a lot to suggest a major shift, but things are changing hour by hour, so there's no guarantee. So what about those interest rates and changes to the stress test? Well, Finance Minister Bill Morneau announced changes to the stress test that are more responsive to interest rates and ease up a bit on the requirements. This pairs with the interest rate drop from the Bank of Canada to create more stability in the market. Something to note is that there are some lenders as well as CMHC who are offering deferral options. So if you're starting to worry about affording your mortgage, look into your options to help alleviate that stress. Also, keep an eye out for our next episode where we'll be chatting with Gita Mungo of Claystorn Mortgages for the ins and outs of the changes in the mortgage sector. Last thing for today, the best way for us to get through all of this is by coming together as a community. So if you need something or feel like you might be able to help someone in some way, check out the Facebook groups Caremongering Burlington and Caremongering Hamilton. There are some truly amazing people coming together to support each other, and we can all use a little more of that in times like these. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and keep practicing social distancing so we can keep our vulnerable people safe and ease the stress on the medical community. Until next week, keep it genuine.